Now at 5:30. Protests across the country and right here in Connecticut. It has been 1 week since George Floyd pleaded for his life as a Minneapolis police officer knelt on his neck. Now, not all demonstrations have been violent. There were moments of solidarity in New York City, Iowa, and Oregon. Police even taking a knee with protesters. And in the bottom right corner in Minneapolis, the police chief kneeling at a memorial for Floyd. Here at home, people are calling for change and deep conversation. Hours after protesters demand the end to racial injustice in America, someone targeted 2 New Haven police stations trying to set them on fire. Channel 3 New Haven Bureau Chief Matt McFarland is live with the mobile newsroom in the Elm City with all the details. Matt.
Well, Aaron, New Haven's mayor and police chief provided an update earlier this afternoon right outside this substation, joining them, community members, church leaders, all of them with a simple message that it's going to take everyone to help heal this hurt.
My brothers and sisters, don't waste this protest. We have to make this moment a real turning point to bring about real change.
This past weekend was pretty raw. I think we just got to listen to each other. We got to understand each other's humanity. We have to do our best to be compassionate, to understand where people are coming from. And as much as we can, even though we don't always agree on things, work together.
And for the most part, while the protests were peaceful, check this out. This happened early this morning here outside this substation. You can see the black charring. In fact, police tell us 2 substations were targeted with molotov cocktails in an attempt to burn them down. One over on Howard Avenue and this one in the city's New Hallville neighborhood.
I heard the explosion. I was in bed. It woke me up. It was 3 explosions.
A day later, all that's left of the Molotov cocktail that startled Freddie Browning from his Winchester Avenue home is a deep black charring outside the New Hallville substation.
So we came down and looked, and the explosion was over there at the precinct.
This afternoon outside New Haven Police Headquarters, a different message of hearts and peace signs chalking the sidewalk. Less than 24 hours earlier, thousands of protesters gathered on 95, shutting down the highway and later marching towards the police station, saying enough is enough.
We asked the police to let us know that Black Lives Matter.
With their signs held high and their voices raised, coming together to protest the death of George Floyd. Floyd was killed last week by police in Minnesota. The video sparking protests and rallies across the country.
Just tired of seeing black people being killed for no reason.
For the most part, Sunday's event in the Elm City was peaceful. Yet when protesters tried moving past a police line demanding to speak with the mayor, police pushed back with pepper spray. Today, Mayor Justin Elicker says there needs to be an open dialogue addressing systemic racism in America. As for the Molotov cocktail,
it was one person making a bad choice. We're not going to tolerate that in New Haven. We're going to investigate it. And it shouldn't distract from the message that so many residents in New Haven have made clear, that we can't stand and tolerate police brutality anymore.
Back on Winchester Avenue, Freddie Browning figures the early morning explosion is connected to what's going on across the country. But the disabled Vietnam vet says violence is not the way to call for change.
I understand when we went down there, but you know, there's differences on both sides. Police have to learn to respect people in the neighborhood, and also people in the neighborhood have to learn to respect the police.
Now, there were no arrests during yesterday's protests here in New Haven. As for the Molotov cocktails, we're told the New Haven police are investigating, along with the FBI and the Joint Terrorism Task Force. We're live with the mobile newsroom in New Haven. Matt McFarland, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Okay, Matt.